Hey you guys, so I'm just going to do a really super quick update of what I learned today because every day I'm learning something new and every day I share it with you guys. So everybody's been talking about Ecomi, which is OMI in the crypto world. You can get it on Uniswap. You don't have to go through any channels or whatever. You can go to the Ecomi website. To find the websites, you can either go to coingecko.com or you can go to coinmarketcap.com, and then it usually has somewhere on the page the website, the main website. You go to that, you click the buy button in your browser, in your wallet, and then you're able to go ahead and get the address that you need to buy the item. Now, what I found is Ethereum fees are just way too high. So that's why I really haven't invested into some of these cryptos. But then I found that I was reading because I was like, how can you reduce? Okay, this is what I do. I research. I'm a nerd. The high that people get off of drugs and alcohol and sex, I get off of knowledge. So when I learn something new, I'm like, oh my God. And then I go into this deep hole of just research and I love it. It's just me. I'm a nerd, right? So I was looking up how to reduce the Ethereum costs. And they were saying that if you buy wrapped Ethereum and you use wrapped Ethereum, you might be able to reduce some of the fees and the costs. Wrapped Ethereum is basically taking things off their regular platform and being able to use it on multiple platforms. I think they're going to be doing that with Bitcoin because right now you need the miners to keep the Bitcoin going. But if you can get wrapped Bitcoin, then you can use that on any platform and you don't have to worry about the miners and the checking of the transaction. I don't really understand how all of that works just yet. That's just the gist of what I got. Of course, people are going to correct me because y'all love your opinions, right? So wrapped Ethereum might help. So I'm going to try that probably tonight or tomorrow. I kind of have to wait for some of my crypto to go up so that I can take the profits, transfer that into something else, and then buy things. I'm not using my own personal money anymore. I actually just put $1,000 of my own personal money to buy Dogecoin, which I know is crazy, right? I know. I bought Ethereum, so I still have some Ethereum on the side. And then I spent about $615, I think it was, for Dogecoin to get 1 million of it. Because I figured, if it turns out to be anything like Dogecoin, because this one's actually going to have a utility, then that could be my slingshot move. The whole reason I'm in crypto is because I wouldn't say I fucked up my life because I had a great life. I've been to 24 countries. If you count 3, then it's 27 because I actually left the airport for a few hours in Turkey, Dubai, and some other places. But only for a few hours. So it wasn't a whole day or an experience, but I count the layovers. So it's 27 with layovers, 23 without layovers, or 24 without layovers. I've had every career that I think I wanted other than acting. I've done a lot of stuff, right? But financially, I don't have retirement, IRA, you know what I mean? I don't own anything. I don't have a down payment. So in order for me to be successful in life, this is it. I'm writing a book. I was talking to my editor all day. We were trying to edit the book. So I'm going to be giving you guys the link of my book. It's basically how to live a $200,000 lifestyle on a $40,000 budget. And that's coming out probably in the next month or so. It took a while to get here, but I'm finally at that point. So maybe that'll be my slingshot move, but I'm looking at crypto as that move that pulls you back and then throws you forward to where you were supposed to be in the first place, but then you took a detour and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do in my life? So now I'm like, oh, crypto, wait, this is my key, So I'm praying and hoping to God that crypto helps me with my slingshot move so that I could get back on the path that I should have been on had I just followed the path that was laid out for me that I rebelled against. Anyway, so Ecomi is one of those that I'm looking to invest in. I wanted to talk to you guys about wrapped Ethereum because I don't know if anybody knows anything about that or if you can comment below. You guys can watch my other videos to see the other stuff that I've purchased. There's a lot of what I want to do and what I want to learn. If anybody wants to share, if anybody just wants to give me a tip, because I take most tips anyway. The stuff that we're investing in now, those are all meme coins, I call them, because they're popular from social media, right? But these wealthy people, these whales, they get into stuff that we've never even heard of. And they get in early, and those things are the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi, is that what it's called? the Yearn Finance, YFI, right? That one, that is worth more than Bitcoin. No, nobody told me about that. Like, I want to get into those cryptos that nobody's talking about that have like thousands of dollars, you know, per coin or whatever. Like, I want to get into those cryptos. Those are the ones that nobody's talking about. Those are the ones that rich people keep to themselves, and they're like, hey, invest in this thing. And then all of a sudden it blows up and you're like, you know, like everything I've been investing in is stuff that I saw on YouTube. But the real money is the stuff they don't talk about on YouTube. So if anybody has a tip, please share. I really would appreciate that. Because I'm trying to make some generational wealth money that's going to change my lineage forever and allow me to just have kids stress-free. Because if you get pregnant and you're stressed out, you're going to have a miscarriage. I can attest to that. So when you're stress-free and you don't have to worry about anything, for me anyway, because I'm like older, then hopefully, you know, everything will work out. So any tips that you guys have, I would greatly appreciate. I'm hoping and praying to whatever God will listen to me right now, that that these things that I'm investing in work. I know I'm only investing like $5, $10, $20, and I'm getting a couple of million shares on these little, you know, coins over here, but it's what I can afford. I can't sit here and like throw in thousands of dollars like I did for Dogecoin, because again, I looked at it like, if it's anything like the other one, I'll do it. And then I still have some Ethereum left over, so I'll go ahead and that was only because of the closet that I just built, because you saw that closet system. I did like 2 jobs in 2 days, and I was able to do that. Otherwise, it would have been like a no-go for me. But definitely way too much information, but at least you guys get to know me if you care. I would definitely look into that. SHA keeps calling me, so I think I'm going to buy the SHA today. I don't know what SHA is, SHA, but it's just something that keeps like irking in my head that if I don't buy it, it's just going to keep bothering me. So I'm going to buy it. Watch that be the slingshot move. You know how that works sometimes? Like, my strategy is I just go on KuCoin. If I had Binance, I would do Binance. Well, maybe I should. I could just go on Binance and look at the markets. And then I sort it. Back in the day, I used to sort it by growth to see like which ones were growing, and then bought the ones that were under a penny. And then I would invest anywhere from like $5 to $50, depending on the research that I did and if I believed in it or not. Then now, because we're at a peak, like we're at not the peak of the bull market. Some people say it's the peak. Some say it's the beginning. I don't know. Like, you know, like near the peak. I don't really want to invest too much money in certain things, because I know that by like October of this year, all of the crypto is going to drop. And if it drops, then I'm going to be mad that I got in when it was high, you know? So the only reason I invested in these new coins is because they're brand new. Like, there were literally like 300 or 1,200 people that had bought into them. And I was like, you know what, let me get in there. $5, you know, gave me a couple of million coins. And in some of them, and then they keep growing because they're deflationary coins. And then in some of them, I bought like $10 and I got like 1 billion coins, or $20, you know? So I was like, you know what? I'll get into these now during this period because they're new. So if you guys have any tips on any new coins, holla, I'll take it. And you know, and it helps everybody else. So just leave your comments. And some lady in my last video said helium, right? So you could actually buy the machine on the website to mine. I don't want to mine because you have to use your Wi-Fi, and I just don't want anybody hacking into my Wi-Fi. I'm very like skeptical about that. I guess if you get a second Wi-Fi line and you connect one Wi-Fi to the mining thing, and then you have another Wi-Fi line for your personal things, that might work. That's actually a good idea. So maybe I will do it. And basically what you're doing is your mining is basically connecting little hotspots that other people who are on the Helium network can benefit from. So you're basically like a wireless tower. But that's one of the things that concern me, because if you know anything about wireless towers, they cause a lot of cancer and disease. And a lot of these people will make like, I know this one guy who has 5 buildings, and he has a wireless tower on each of them. And he gets paid like $10,000 or $15,000 a month to have the wireless tower on there. But it's been proven that the people that live under the wireless tower end up getting sick. Whatever reason, look it up. So obviously there's something, like, that guy doesn't care because he's the landlord. It's his building. He's renting it out. Maybe he doesn't even know about it. But like, so I wonder about that when it comes to the Wi-Fi mining, which is why I kind of stayed away from that. But it's there if you guys want to try it, or if you have like a building, like a commercial space or something, and you want to put that in the back and make some extra money. Maybe that'll help pay for the electricity bill, or whatever other expenses, maybe your monthly rent for your commercial property. That might work. You know, I'm not really sure how you guys want to do that, but I know that this helium thing, it was very interesting when I was researching it. Looks like it's going to be something interesting. So I'm going to look into that. I might buy some of that. But I've really just been focusing now for today and all day tomorrow. I'm going to be focusing on the book. Whatever comments you guys leave, I'm going to be replying to. But I just wanted to share Ecomi and Helium with you guys. And then my story in case anybody cares, because I just wanted to talk to somebody. Okay, bye.